Did you know that guava has the highest protein content of all fruits? Fun facts! Chocolate was consumed as a liquid, not a solid, for 90% of its history. Rice is the source of 1/5 of all the calories consumed by the world's population. The twists in pretzels are meant to look like arms crossed in prayer. The ever-popular sriracha sauce is named after the city of Sriracha, in Thailand. Crocodiles can go through 4,000 teeth over a lifetime. Elephants use their feet to listen. They can pick up subsonic rumblings made by other elephants through vibrations in the ground. Pandas don't have specific resting spots. They simply fall asleep wherever they happen to be. Reindeer eyeballs turn blue in winter to help them see at lower light levels. The Dutch village of Giethoorn has no roads. Its buildings are connected entirely by canals and footbridges. It's said that a coin toss is not truly 50-50. It is actually closer to 51-49, slanted to the side that was facing up when the coin was flipped. Vincent van Gogh only sold one painting in his lifetime. There are more than 2 barrels of bourbon for every person living in the state of Kentucky. There is an official wizard of New Zealand. Golf is one of 2 sports, along with the javelin throw, to have ever been played on the moon. In an alternate universe, Captain America was elected President of the United States. About 700 grapes go into 1 bottle of wine. That's roughly 2.6 pounds. Comet tails always point away from the sun, no matter what direction the comet is moving. Arctic squirrels can lower their body temperature to -3°C when hibernating. The Lion King was the first original Disney animated feature not based on an existing story. Pope Gregory IX declared war on cats in the 13th century. The most expensive pizza in the world cost $12,000 and takes 72 hours to make. Tony Stark once built an underwater version of his Iron Man armor called Iron Mariner. As displayed in the recent Flash movie, his metabolism is so high that he must consume vast quantities of food to stay alive. Daredevil and Black Widow were once a crime-fighting couple. The Flash once used his super speed to learn to play the piano in seconds. Disneyland Paris was originally named Euro Disneyland, but it was changed after a lackluster performance following its opening. The vultures in The Jungle Book were inspired by the Beatles and were supposed to be voiced by them. Toy Story 3 was the first animated film to make over $1 billion at the box office. In Star Wars The Phantom Menace, Yoda has 3 toes, but in the later episodes 2 and 3, he has 4. There's a planet where it rains glass sideways in 7,000 km/h winds. Estimates suggest the Andromeda Galaxy has 3 to 4 times more stars than the Milky Way. It's very possible that Voyager 1 and 2 will continue their journey around the Milky Way long after the human race has ended. The Helix Nebula, nicknamed the Eye of God, has a striking resemblance to a human eye. A giraffe's eyes are the size of golf balls. People who are currently alive represent about 7% of the total number of people who have ever lived. The infinity sign is called a lemniscate. At birth, a baby's body is made up of around 75% water. Human fingers are so sensitive that if they were the size of Earth, you could feel the difference between a house and a car. The only part of the body that has no blood supply is the cornea of the eye. The opposite sides of a dice cube always add up to 7. A hedgehog's heart rate is usually around 190 beats per minute, but drops to just 20 during hibernation. All commercial airplane windows are round as square windows were causing the plane to crash. The original Guinness Brewery in Dublin, Ireland, has a 9,000-year lease. The word velociraptor means speedy thief. A cubic mile of fog is made up of less than a gallon of water. There's a variant of pineapple that is pink when ripe, known as the Pink Glow pineapple. Belgium has over 800 brands of beer. There's an annual coffee break festival held in Stoughton, Wisconsin, to commemorate the city as the birthplace of the coffee break. In Korea, there's a type of ice cream that is meant to cure hangovers. Subscribe!